Well, greetings all signs and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarots. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked. Tarot read is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. Well, look at that. It's the big deck. The big deck's out. We're doing a tri-monthly read, okay? Basically in the next quarter. So from now until the spring equinox, which will be roughly around about the 21st of March time. Okay, these should fit with moon cycles, give or take a few hours / a day, because today, well, from what I could see of the moon, it is turning into a new moon. Okay, although apparently it is actually on about the 23rd. Okay, so there's still a little bit of time to go. We're not far off the actual moon cycles with our reads now, which is good. Okay, so all the decks have been pre-shuffled. Out of this deck here, we'll be getting one overall energy of the whole quarter of the month. Out of this deck, we will split the deck. The split cards will be clarifiers for that main energy, and then we will get 3 cards out of there, which will be the 3 energies of each month in that quarter. And then out of this deck here, we will get some clarifiers to see a little bit more detail. So, I was just going to take the top card, but I feel actually it's this card. So the overall energy of the next quarter is the Fool. Yes, the universe is pissing about with me. I'm just going to have a look. Right, it's a new start card. Okay, I just looked at the top deck and it was a new start card, but it's a new start in love. There's a little bit of extra help with us there. Okay, so we got the Fool. The Fool is someone who is starting his journey. The Fool in particular is starting his journey through the major arcana. He goes and visits all the different cards in the major arcana: the Emperor, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Magician. He needs to get strength to do things. He realizes there's death and renewal, and it is the major arcana is his journey through life. Now, the Fool can indicate that you are restarting something you have been through before and you didn't get it right the first time, so you are getting a second, third, fourth, fifth chance to do it. Or it could be indicating that you have got the last story or the last lesson right and you are now embarking on a totally fresh chapter of your life. Before I cut the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a bit of a party girl. She likes to socialize. Okay, she likes to be out and about, be seen. But she does also wear a mask. What she does in public is very often not what happens in her private life. Okay. And we got the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is an indication of being left out in the cold, or being in some financial difficulty of some description, being worried about things that may or may not happen. Okay, so we have got the first card out, which is the 3 of Swords. They come flying out of my deck with a load of others, but that was the only one that flipped upright, so I took that. I'll put the others back on the top of the deck. Okay, we got the 4 of Cups, and we have got the Hanged Man. So for January, we have got the 3 of Swords: heartbreak, pain, sorrow, loss. Well, yes, this is a general read. Oh, I must point that one out to you. I forgot all about that. This is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, well, I am sorry. It can't resonate with everyone. It can't resonate with everyone because, well, it can't. It would be really strange if it did, wouldn't it? We'd all be going through the same journey, the same story, all at the same time. And it is a timeless read as well, because we aren't all going through the same story and the same journey at the same time. We are all going on our own journeys at slightly different times. It might be the same journey as someone else, but we're just doing it at a different time. These energies can be classed as stop signs on roads. We all pass these stop signs at various points in our life, but not at the same time as everyone else. Okay, so pain, suffering. For some of you, this could be a split up in January. Okay, you might be leaving a partner, but the other side of that is you might be finding someone new. Okay, there was the Ace of Cups, which was the original top card of the deck before I decided to cut the deck to get the Fool out. For others of you, this pain and this loss could be financial to you. We are just coming off the holiday season, and so there is a little bit of over expenditure. We tend to splash the cash a little bit more around there. We buy a little bit of alcohol for the party season, and most of the year you don't. Possibly, maybe you do, but if you do normally buy it throughout the year, you're buying a little bit more, and so on. Okay, so January. The Three of Swords, we have got the Two of Swords with that, but the Two of Swords is in reverse. It's a no-brainer. You're stalling on making a decision you actually have already made. Okay, you made it, and it was bang. Thank you very much. But now I have to show the world that I am making that decision. So it don't look like I'm rashly running into something. This could quite easily be you being dumped, or you dumping someone. Okay, yeah, God, I'm no longer into them. Bye, see you later. But I can't just do that. We just come off of Christmas and everything. Oh, I better make it look like I'm falling out of love, something like that. Yeah, because we had the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is pretense. Okay, you're going to pretend that you haven't made this snap decision, and you are taking your time and casually thinking about it. The Nine of Swords. It is a intense entrapment of thought. You are getting anxious about things. Perhaps you're holding on to it a little bit too long, and you want to come and finalize your decision you've already made, but there are certain aspects which are blocking you or stopping you. Okay, the Queen of Swords about January is that you know the truth. You've made the decision. Of course you know the truth. Okay, but you're not acting on the truth. It's in reverse. You're not acting on the truth. It's literally backing up everything I've just said about that Two of Swords. It is also, it's a card of a divorced person, a single parent. Okay, it's a card of being cold and emotionally disattached from things. January, you could just be emotionally disattaching yourself from life in general. Okay, yes, you may have been out socializing, and that Queen of Wands, admittedly, we are dealing with the bulk of the Christmas period within this read, because I'm going from today, now, the 21st of December, all the way up to the 21st of January. So it's covering the bulk of January. It doesn't quite cover the end. That would be this card. Okay, so yes, there is that party element, okay, going on in this month as far as this read is concerned. And that could be the Queen of Wands, the party girl. Okay, so let's have a look at the Four of Cups. This is for February, or the bulk of February, because it'll be going up to about the 21st of February. Okay, so the Four of Cups is a card of dreaming, musing, inaction. There could be lots of blockages in your way in various different aspects of your life, and you are just possibly dreaming up ways to get around them, or just literally sitting back and waiting for these blockages to clear. Some of these blockages maybe you're doing, some of them may not, and in that time you're just daydreaming, thinking about new projects and things to do. Okay, there will be issues in love for you throughout February. there will be a lack of communication. Okay, so it could have something to do with the decisions you made in January, but there will be a lack of communication within love. There will be someone withdrawing their emotions and their passion from love. The divine timing card, it's in reverse. It's telling me that basically the effort being put in is not worth the results coming out. So this is why there is a withdrawal of love. The 8 of swords in reverse is again, it's like this 9, it's an entrapment of thinking. We have eased a little bit out of the anxiety side of it. We are just keep mulling over the same old way of thinking, what we're thinking about, etc. But although you are trapped in this way of thinking, you can quite easily get out of it yourself. You know where the doorway is. You just have to go for it. There is the Ace of Cups in the upright. Okay, I feel it's actually both ways. For about 50% of you watching, this will be you will have new love coming in. And for the other 50%, it's not. It's a reversed Queen of Cups. Or Ace of Cups. She's in reverse, going with that Queen of Cups. Okay, the love is gone. Okay, and the last card out is the King of Pentacles. You will be having success eventually. I feel this is towards the end of the month. Okay, crossing it all is the Hierophant, and one of the cards I mentioned about his journey through the whole major arcana and the first major arcana out in the clarifiers. Okay, there will be spiritual learning being had. There may be some serious commitment for some of you. It could be question popping proposal type of commitment. I feel some of you are going to be finding faith, though. That will be the main story coming off that Hierophant there. Through the ordeals of February, and they will be ordeals, you will be finding faith in yourself, faith in others, faith in whatever power you believe. Some of you might actually start believing in new powers, the power of God, Allah, Jehovah, Christ, whatever one you want to go for. The list is endless. You could even go down the whole pagan route and go for Odin, Freyr, Frigg, Boulder, yeah? And at the end of the day, they are all just names. If a rose wasn't called a rose, it would still look and smell exactly the same. Okay, it's just a name, a label we have given something over time. I'm not going to go any further down that route. I'll get my video taken down. Right, okay, so I might have done that to another video today as well. The Hanged Man. Let's see what March is all about. Okay. So in general terms, we are looking at things from a different perspective. You may be forced into looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe you have lost your job or your loved one. And when I say I lost your loved one, I don't mean they've died. Possibly for some of you they have. But I mean, there is a split. You are no longer with them for some reason. And you have been forced into looking at things differently. How do I live life on a shoestring? Oh, I have to do my own housework. Oh, I have to wash my own clothes. Oh, I did love that lay-in in the morning that my lovely partner would allow me to have, and I would come down and find that all I had to do was pour the hot water into the cup to have my cup of coffee, and that's all gone. Shame. But you're having to look at things in a different perspective. There is elements of walking away from things that aren't working for you. This is what the main looking at. You are assessing your life. What do I need in life? what is working for me in life, and what directions do I need to go in to make these things better. Okay, the Eight of Cups. And I've actually just noticed what the next card is out. I pulled it out. I didn't really pay any attention to it until I just finished talking about the Eight of Cups. And that is totally backing up what I just said about the Eight of Cups. Things are dying within your life and things are being reborn. I do hate to say it, for some of you, it may actually be a death which has separated you from your loved one. Okay? But that would just be for a very small minority of you. The rest of you, it is all about a way of thinking has died, a way of acting. A job may have disappeared. You may have had a split with a loved one. That is the thing that's dying. But because you're in the hangman position, the universe is helping you look at everything from a different point of view and hopefully show you all the silver linings in every grey cloud you are coming across. Loss, sorrow is definitely a big aspect of this month with this crossing card of the Five of Cups. You've got 3 cups down, you've got 2 cups standing. Well, I could literally just say the literal thing. You are losing 3 things in your life. 3 things are dying and only being replaced by 2. But when you start digging into tarot and the energies of all this, that's the 2 soulmate cards still standing. Okay? It is not just 2 random cups. It is new love. This new love, in fact, is going to be developing into a soulmate. In fact, that is the same woman. I've only just noticed that. Maybe she's mourning the loss of her cat. It's not in this picture. Okay, but there you go. So that is your quick overview for the next few months coming up, taking you up to the spring equinox. Okay, if you are in the southern hemisphere, it is exactly the same read, except for it's taking you to the autumn equinox. Okay, so thank you very much. If you like this content, if you like my read, help me out, give me a like, subscribe, share and comment. This all helps me go up in the algorithms, get viewed by more people so I can entertain others. Okay, thank you very much and catch you all soon.